Hello everyone, I'm Timoteo.
And I'm George, and this is
Doll Hunters.
So today we're going to be showing you a video on a recent purchase we made. Awesome Barbie stuff. The ad was placed for a Ken doll that lured Tim and tempted him, and we went and met these people, and we actually ended up finding a lot more awesome things. So let's get started and show you guys what we found.
All right, George. First of all, this... Do you know who this is, George?
Yeah, live action PJ, right?
Live action PJ. Unfortunately, she has a lot of issues with her. It looks like she was bandaged back up by a little girl that tortured her. And her knee is also badly injured with a crack in it. But she has a wonderful outfit that actually goes to this doll that's still in good shape.
And most importantly, show what she does.
Wiggle.
She's live action. She's a dancer. See?
And she should have live actioned her way out of the hair salon because they really chopped her hair up.
She's you can call her a jive turkey.
She almost looks like she also had her makeup redone. Oh. Little girls back then did a lot of fun stuff with their dolls.
Oak before Oak.
Unfortunately for us, that's kind of a not good sign for us. But you know, that's what these dolls endured.
But these dolls, a lot of people who are fans of them, they'll take them and they'll either clean them up and possibly redo them, repaint them to the ideal original painting, or maybe just redo them completely.
And George does that as well. He'll get dolls and he'll restyle them. He also has them on his Instagram and on his
Facebook and Twitter.
So look at those dolls. But yeah, he has a great time redoing some dolls. So let's get back to
the next one. Yeah.
This doll. Do you know who this is, George?
Yeah, this is Julia.
Julia was one of the first bendable Barbies that were brought in. She was a character off the TV. She actually was a nurse.
And she was officially the first black Barbie that came out.
And well, alongside the Francie as well. Remember?
That's right, and Francie. Yeah.
The Francie, they made her in a black version, but they actually made her just colored her to look more of a.
And she's modeled after an actress, right?
Yes, correct. I can't remember
Solomon,
her name,
something Solomon.
This is who this is who she is, but she's the one most likely. These all came out in the 70s. Bendable was really big back then. This was a new invention that Mattel had created. We started off with the American Girl doll, which is really beautiful and a great find. But this is the Julia. She's awesome. Her legs are still together. She bends. Once again, she got a haircut. So
and her outfit. Her outfit, I think, is Mattel. I'm pretty sure it is. It's just a little fried on the edges. Yeah.
Take her clothes off, unfortunately, and look that and get some of that. More eye on eye. Next we have clothing.
This was some of the stuff that we found that was actually not listed. Well, some of the packs were, but not all of it. So this was the interesting find, was going through and looking at not just the Ken doll, but finding these dolls, which even though they're a little damaged and whatnot, I mean, they're pretty awesome still to find.
Yeah.
And dresses, as you can see. What we noticed about some of these dresses is some of them look handmade. I'm not sure about this one. This one has Velcro on it, which tells you immediately that it's not necessarily vintage, that it's something newer. I'm not sure who made it. I don't see any tag.
Yeah, I really don't like that Velcro. I don't know why they start. I know it's easier in factories, you know, made, but the buttons and the snaps.
Red button snaps are here.
I love
this.
that.
This is in the vintage area. You can tell because it has the snaps. This is handmade. You can tell. I think. No, look at this. Is this handmade?
It could be a different brand. A lot of back then in the 60s, they made duplicate clones of a lot of this clothing. It was cheaply factory made, especially overseas in Taiwan.
But snaps is a big giveaway. Snaps and even zippers, like Mattel, Barbie, when they did clothes in the 60s, a lot of zippers for her dresses. Ken's pants had little zippers on them. This dress right here, what is this?
Look at this, George.
Oh my God! Look, there's shoes with this. Okay, it's like a look.
That feels like real rabbit. I think they killed an animal. I think PETA would be very upset.
Is this my pet David from when I was 5 years old?
Oh, this is awesome. I mean, the quality of the clothing, the way they made a lot of this is excellent.
This is real. I'm gonna put that down.
I think that's probably, like I said.
I'm asked him how much he wants for that. I want to keep that.
Nice vintage clothing. Wow, look at bedding maybe for
your new bed from our last video.
But it looks like fabric. It looks like maybe something someone just cut up to go with the dolls.
A good old tendido, maybe.
Oh, And then this was really back. Is this crocheting that was done with a lot of these dolls? Crocheting, sewing, all
Very
that goes
popular.
together.
Yeah, a lot of even Mattel outfits too. They have crocheting, which is there's something like it in this lot. So you'll see. Oh, this is Mattel. You can tell by the embroidery.
Yes.
These little circular buttons on there. That's all Mattel.
The hat to the now knit. This was most likely
It goes to an
part of a
outfit.
dress. Hopefully that's in the box with that. This is for sure the 70s. Look, this is the bendable doll. So that would be something that she would most likely be wearing. Fits her coloring. Who knows? Could be there. Oh, there it is. The now knit.
That's what it belongs to. Is this right here? That's something he looked up in his reference books. Yes, we have reference books to check out these outfits and make sure that they're authentic. So this is something. The name of it? Do you remember the name of it?
It is the now knit.
Now knit. So now knit, and then there's a scarf that goes to it, or
Yeah, there's supposed to be a little blue scarf, some blue shoes, but who knows?
oh,
Could be in here.
this is what we were kind of looking at. This is handmade, but it's actually pretty nice for it being handmade.
Yeah, very
look
mod.
at the fabric. Yeah, mod. Yeah, very mod. And look at the little. I mean, people come up with all kind of awesome things
And that
back
was the
then.
style, yeah. The
Very
style,
crafty
lot of
people were
mod.
back in the day. It's almost a lost talent, you know, especially with people who make their own clothes for their dolls nowadays. Oh my lord, this is a big bag.
This goes to the Tammy doll. This is more of a Misty. Her doll was the beauty fashion was Misty through the Tammy doll version. They stopped Tammy because Barbie was a very big competitor and basically took over the 11.5-inch doll world. And Tammy just went ahead and kind of just went away, but I still collect her.
Wow.
I enjoy her stuff.
Snaps, a little coat, but snaps. So you can tell it's vintage. There's no tag in here. Mattel will always have a tag in most of their clothing that says either Barbie, Midge, Ken, depending on which character the clothes belongs to, Skipper. But this doesn't have anything. Sometimes when it's complete looks and outfits, except for pieces in one look, some of the pieces of clothing don't have labels, but it's still awesome. I don't
Wow,
know where
that
this
is a
from.
nice bag.
Yeah. This is a nice bag. Look at all these coats. This
Oh,
little
wow.
one. So this one snaps as well. So that's within the vintage era right there.
Look at that.
More
That's
crochet.
kinda-
Oh wow, it's a little dress.
Oh wow, it's nice. I like that.
That's another knit.
Another
right there.
knit crochet.
Oh
Very
wow.
popular.
Oh, this is. Hold on. Let's find out who this is. This is Mattel's little zipper.
That
on
looks like a
the back.
Francie.
It sure does. Looks like Francie.
That was more her style. They really, when Francie came out, was really big in mod.
I don't see a tag in here.
No.
It could have fell off. But
Or
this
it could
is
be
well
part
made.
of another piece of the outfit. A lot of times they didn't tag both pieces of the outfit. That was a complete outfit. They would only either tag maybe the jacket or
Oh.
a slip, and then that.
Here's a look that's not. I know it's not
Not
Mattel, but it is a look. It's not Mattel, I can tell, but
very
it is a look. It's cute.
corduroy.
It's
It's
cute.
Too much corduroy.
Maybe
It is
Skipper
cute.
fits into it. Oh wow, I actually like this. Snaps. A dress, kind of like a silhouette, kind of pencil skirt
Shoes.
kind of dress with a turtleneck. This is cute. Oh, hold on. This is Tressie.
Oh yeah, that's
Tressie.
Tressie. That's
There's a
another
little label in here that says
another
Tressie.
doll version that came
Wow.
out in the '60s to compete with Barbie and
Tammy.
Tammy and everyone else.
Oh
So
my
everybody had a
Jesus.
corner, so
Hold on.
everybody wanted to hustle.
Hold on. This is patented something leather or something. It's
From
white.
the '60s.
Honey, oh, honey, there's a
Oh, wow.
cape. Oh, okay.
Wow.
I don't know who the Pope.
I
Maybe?
feel maybe that they are maybe
Oh,
a factory
wow.
made, but they're very well. I mean, because the hems on them, the seams
And,
look
and
great.
this has a little hook catch, so it's not a button, it's a little hook catch. Kind of like what you do with fur
That's
a lot
a
of the
red.
time.
You're painting the town red right there. Look at
Yeah.
that. What is that? Is that the abominable snowman? What is that?
Where the wild things are, they're right here. Wow, okay.
I don't know.
You can
I
hold this
think
one.
It's
It's scaring you.
I think if we just comb it down and tame it, maybe.
It's
put
cute. It's cute. It's,
curl on
it's
it.
cute for winter.
There we go.
Let's
We'll probably do it with your when you repaint a drag queen doll or something. Maybe that could be something that.
Not directly
Sure
one
is.
of pink doll, dude.
All right, here you go. Here goes another couple of bags.
Oh,
Let's-
wow.
Try to hurry
Dresses.
to get to, oh god, it's quite a bit of stuff, so we gotta hurry along here.
Dress, green dress. Wow.
We have a timekeeper, and I hope she's keeping time because we're not. What is that, George?
Dress.
Is that homemade?
I don't know. It's a dress. I don't know if it's homemade. It kind of looks homemade. I'm not sure. But it's cute. Nice color, nice fabric. Lots of dresses, skirt, knit, hook.
This looks very Jackie
Another
O.
skirt.
Look at that. Wow. Very Jackie O.
Another lace wedding-esque kind of dress. It's pretty. Vintage. There's a snap on the back of it. Not sure where it comes from. There's no labels. It is a little stained, but it's nice. It can be clean.
Little sailor outfit. Know who that goes to.
What is
More knit.
I'm not sure.
Lingerie was really big back then.
Is this a veil that goes to it? There you go.
Or maybe some sort
It's the
of
same
wedding
fabric
veil.
it goes to it.
Oh wow, that's really
So this
pretty.
belongs with that.
And then we still have more. So exciting. And this is the Ken clothing line. Make sure to see.
Oh, I dropped some stuff. There's shoes in there.
Let's continue on.
Snap, but the red fabric on his dress bled onto the white, but I'm not sure you can clean that, but that's kind of cute.
Wow, that is awesome.
Okay, this is mod. This is for you people who know this reference, Lady Bunny. There you go.
And this is really, you know, Mexicana going out on the night. Maybe, who knows, to the local Mexican bar to go find herself a churro.
And maybe some shoes she left behind like Cinderella.
Oh no.
There you go.
And look at this. Wow. I mean, I love the way they did these dolls where a lot of the stuff matched. I think I heard right now locally on TV, it was a big deal that people were matching their shoes with their handbag, and I thought that was always done. I didn't know it was a new thing again.
The cut off shorts, so like someone made some pants and then they cut them off and they tied a really thick piece of rope around it. I don't know what this is.
I don't know what this is, but I love it. This is nice. Little kind of coarse, but it's beautiful colors. This is like a big 70s hit right here. This is all about 70s, that mod era.
Cute. You can hand it up real quick and clean it up.
Probably gorgeous on her. Look at that. Mm-hmm.
I need it back.
Oh, more bags.
Give me like 2 bags. I go through them pretty fast.
All right, here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go.
Okay, cool. Next we got here. Ooh, hold on. This matches right here. Some fact. Oh wow, it's a little pair of pants and a little like top with. It's an open top. I'm not sure if it's a boy outfit. No, it has like bell bottoms. I don't know. People are creative. I'm not sure what that is.
Shaw.
Lace little knit top with a button in the back. That's vintage era, like 60s. But yeah, nowadays you still find dolls that have buttons on them, but usually they're collector dolls, like the Silkstone Barbies, but not your typical Barbies that you go into Walmart and go find. You know, a lot of people don't know how the manufacturing of dolls, how it's progressed, and the quality. It's kind of in a way sort of maybe diminished. I'm not sure, but that's just my opinion.
Very nice. Look at this. Very beautifully handmade, but that Velcro again, I don't know why people choose to. A very inexpensive way to, I'm sure, to do it, but
Yes.
I mean, if you're going to spend this much time, you know, creating this, why would you want to ruin it where Velcro can touch on the fabric and pull? I mean, snaps, buttons, so much nicer, I think. I don't know why they started adding the Velcro.
Little blue dress snap. So this looks factory made, but I'm not sure. No tag to indicate who made it. Fur hat, a fur muff, no fur hat, a little
Muff.
cap, and a little jacket.
Are you sure you can say muff on TV? Or is this TV? What is this? The YouTube?
Give me a bag, I need more.
Wow. This is Barbie. I know this is Barbie. Look in there, George. Maybe there's a tag in that one.
Okay.
It looks like some sort of pink ballerina outfit. It came with shoes and tights. Very
And
nice.
It says Barbie. There's a little Barbie tag right there. Vintage
Yep.
Barbie by Mattel. Dang, sometimes I look at her close, I'm like, damn, this fits her, but it does. There we go.
Another outfit. You can usually tell that, you know, these they're used with very cheap material, but for some reason they're designed very well. I don't understand. You know, like I said, once again, you spend this much time, you know, on things. It's gorgeous. I love their clothes from back in their day. Here you go. We got some Ken stuff as well that came with this whole lot. Like I said, this lot was actually discovered over the Ken doll that we were looking for, which was the walking Ken doll. So this is some of the clothes that came with this.
Wow. I don't think this is necessarily Mattel Ken, but it's a male 11.5-inch doll kind of thing. There's a trench coat here with a lot of buttons. That's not Ken. I know it's not Ken. And a ruffle, like white button-up shirt. Oh wow!
But very well made. Look at this coat. This is a sports coat, 1960s sports coat. Well, probably 1970s most likely, because like you said, that was the era that most of this bendable.
Oh, this is handmade. This is handmade. I can tell. Look at the sock.
Another shirt. This shirt kind of looks a little. It's been through some, football games, I guess, or some sort of a rugby team matches. A little dirty there. Probably won't clean it up. Some shoes.
This is maybe something he would have worn in the episode, his guest starring role in the Brady Bunch, maybe. I'm not sure.
Very Brady.
That's cute. That is cute. The material's awesome. It's not
suede?
dirty. Yeah, it's a suede.
Oh, wow.
Like kind of very suede and soft. None of the
And
buttons
is that a
are missing.
Mattel?
I don't
Or
know
is that
yet.
probably like
I don't think it's
clone?
Mattel. I've never seen it before. No, it's handmade. You can tell.
But then again, a lot
Well made.
a lot of this 1970s clothes, they turned into what they called Best Buy clothes, which were manufactured, I believe, in Taiwan, and they were mass produced. So a lot of the labels were no longer added to the clothes because it was just cheaper, and basically it was mass producedly made, and that's why you no longer have that Barbie tag. They lost it after the 70s.
Shoes, look, boots for Ken. These are Ken's boots. I know that they like for his I don't want to be stereotypical, but I don't know if they call it the Mexican outfit. The one where he has a sombrero and he has
It's called Mexico Ken.
Oh. I guess, yeah, I don't give me stereotypical Mexico Ken.
Let's not start on that.
Shoes. So there go
Outfit.
bag. This is a nice complete outfit. I need another bag.
Oh, more bags.
Yep.
And shoes.
Well, where did
Lots
this
of
come
pink
from?
shoes.
What is this? The slippers. It came out of somewhere.
They're most like this
Oh,
long
we
can.
went to that white thing right here.
Oh, there you go.
Matching pattern.
Completing.
Oh my god, hold on. Someone, I got someone's wig up in here. Hold on. Oh my Jesus. Look,
What is that?
it's a cap.
A wig cap.
It's for those dolls. They did a lot of these dolls. There are some like, I don't know, I refer to them like as third party dolls where they're not like Ideal or Mattel dolls, but they made these dolls where they used, they were fashion dolls that used wigs. This is one of those third party wigs. You can tell because the fibers of the hair's not full like the other wigs that Mattel does, and also because of the color.
Yeah,
The color's
Mattel
kind
has
of
done
off.
great detail with Mattel.
Yeah.
They really
Look at extension clips.
do a lot of
Maybe
detail.
I know Dawn dolls did use extensions and clips for their dolls, but not this one specifically. Little butterfly with brown hair. This must be another doll extension clip.
Oh yeah.
Oh, brush. Look, vintage
It's
doll
still
brushes.
nice. It's
Yes.
very nicely made.
Yes. Look at vintage doll brushes.
Wow. And I don't think these really ever worked on the dolls. I don't know whether they were brushing. I just think they were just an accessory.
This like baby
to give.
doll hair.
So I don't know. It's one of those lice removing dolls.
Oh my god! Look at this little. Oh, I'm sorry.
Really
I'm
work.
just excited.
But they're nice. They're vintage.
These
They're
are little rollers, hair curlers, little rollers to set your doll's hair. And wow, oh my god.
Is that more hair pieces?
More
down here?
hair and hair rollers.
Oh, awesome.
And then another. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I think this is a Mattel wig, but it just lost some of its hair. You can tell it's thinned out. But this is maybe a fashion queen. Fashion queen is the Barbie with the mold on her head. Even Midge, they made like a fashion queen Midge who has the mold because they were made to have these wigs. The way you can tell, I can just tell because I know this style of wig. The fashion queen had this wig. You can tell by the style, the hair, the cap, how good of a material it is. I mean, it doesn't. I don't think it says in there. I've never actually.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't.
It doesn't.
I wish it would, but I'm not sure. So it looks metallic, but who knows?
I think it is. I do think it is.
Feels kind of.
Yeah, I think it lost some of its hair, and it's like it's withered. I don't know what this is. They're like little dog food bowls.
Just little knickknacks.
Yeah. Oh look, but these are stocking knits, tights for Barbie. These always come in handy. It's cute. Oh, this is raveled up. What is this?
And this is what we call a Dawn doll.
Mm-hmm.
And these little dolls were another competitor, of course, with Barbie. I mean, everyone was trying to compete for the fashion doll models, but they made these really little. So they were carryable, the cases, the clothes. These people went to town on making these fashions so little. It's very remarkable how
What does this belong
they
to?
sew to. I'm not sure.
This
George.
is a Barbie. It's like a bell.
And then they also came with the hairpiece that they also did the long hair interchangeable with the hair pieces that we were talking about, like Barbie, but these were their hair pieces.
And this is a little hair clip right here in the hair accessories bag, which is, you can't see it, but it's really tiny and cute.
Anything else? Let's see what's in this bag. Dishes. I don't know why some of these clone dishes are always oversized. I don't know. I don't think I've really ever seen Barbie cook or
I think this
eat
is a light
anything.
bulb. That's
Probably
cute.
can go with that doll set that we had found from the last
Martini
time.
cup. This
All
is genuine Swiss cheese.
Now we're getting to a little more dolls. We're getting into at the end of the box. Here you go, George. Here is something that he fell in love with as soon as he saw her. Was his Dolly Parton doll.
Jolene. Just kidding. Dolly Parton. Yay! Wow. I have another Dolly Parton doll that's probably this tall and this big on the chest size. It's pretty amazing, but I don't have one this size, so this is actually really cool. Tim said I can have her because I drove them.
Okay.
It's so
I'll
cool.
my way somewhere.
So I really like her. This is really awesome. Her hair is fried, but that's the style of fibers they use on some of these dolls. I don't mind. It still looks cool. She has her outfit. She has shoes. I'm impressed. To me, it doesn't really like Dolly Parton, but you know the Dolly Parton dolls. Does it say? Yep, it says on the back of her head, Dolly Parton, EG Company, Hong Kong. So there you go.
And this is what we went looking for. And this is what the ad was the walking Ken doll. I'm trying to get him in there, but it doesn't seem to really get in there. But the whole concept, I don't want to really force it on right now because it could break. So I'm not sure about the quality of maybe how old, this plastic will. But it looks like it works. Ken snaps in place and he walks. So his little hands and his head move around while he's doing that. And it goes onto this little device.
And you push a device and it moves.
And it has little wheels at the bottom. And you move it, and Ken starts to walk.
Very
Barbie's house.
Very rare. That's very rare to come by. So that's awesome find.
Yes.
Especially going for that and then finding all of this. Are you kidding me? That's amazing. That's amazing.
And then this was the kicker. I couldn't believe. I just part of the lot. Might as well take it. But it's one of those things like, do I want this? But it was there.
And most of the time you do, because these people, when they got one thing, they got more.
And it's the Donny Osmond doll. I thought that was kind of neat that he was all together and in place. But, like I said, hooray for her keeping everything in such good condition. I love it.
And there's a lot of these dolls we come by. We see a lot of these. People keep them pristine. Good for them. It's an awesome doll. Yeah.
And that was everything that we found today on our doll hunt. It was another great hunting day for us. We, like I said, love getting around town. This was a local ad that we had found. Thank you, Mike's wife, for having it in your closet. Once again, people put it in your closet, but once again, that's great. They kept well with Ziplocs, neat little box in the back. Bring those out. Hit us up on our email and let us know what else we could share with the world.
Yeah, because in our description below, for anybody watching these videos, if you have something and you're not sure what it is, we'd be happy to go through it for you and post a video. This is what we love doing. We love going, hunting, looking, and discovering, because we know after 7 years of collecting, we've learned so much about dolls from this era because of Mattel. And appreciate them. And we just love finding stuff because, first of all, we have our own collections and sometimes we want to add to it. But most importantly, we just like learning. This is just a passion of ours. Again, our information is in the description below. You can find him on his Instagram, Facebook. I have a Twitter I'll throw on there. I think that's all our forms of social media. And of course, YouTube, comment,
and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, please, and keep checking in. Hopefully, as we keep going and make more videos, we'll be able to keep showing you wonderful, wonderful things that we encounter.
Yeah, keeping that Barbie vintage alive.
Yep.
Keeping the memories going. Thank you guys, and thank you all for having stuff like this for us to find. Have a good day. Bye.
Have a beautiful time.
Have a beautiful time.